Show you the picture of Harper. First of all, he's innocent. That's what you got to come back to. What do you mean innocent? Why they show a baby? That means if I come up to you and cuss you out, call your mama a hoe, you might get offended by it. But I go to a baby and do the same thing, he might start laughing. See what I'm saying? He who makes you mad is your master. That's because your ego. See, your ego is only what your body, you are only what your ego tells you it is, based on a series of life experiences. That's not who you are. That's a build-up of an illusion. So therefore, you become vulnerable. You go to the little ancient man, you like the Twa people. They walk around, have no clothes on, or no clothes on, You come up and say some stuff to them, because they can't understand the concept of what you're talking about because they're on a higher level. Well, when you see the baby, they're saying you must become. So a lot of these cliches, once a man, twice a baby. They're talking about, on the other hand, even though it is true, on the physical level, you once a man and you get old and you got to be tended to like a baby. But on the metaphysical level, see, some of the scriptures are meant for some part of life and some of them meant for metaphysical level. Once a man, twice a baby. You must be humble. And it's humility. And the more you humble yourself and get out of the actual breakdowns of society, is the less I'll be affected by things you say about me, about things, oh damn, I ain't got no clothes on. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I got a spot on my clothes. I can't go outside. I can't go outside looking like this. And the more and more you come off of this, the more and more spiritual you grow. You understand the concept of what I'm trying to say? So they show you the baby. They say now, the demon is there to devour the baby. But the baby going through. Why? Because the demon can only devour the illusion. The baby is innocent, so you can't hurt him. You understand what I'm saying? So the more humble you get, you see what I'm saying? The more spiritual you become. You see? Now, dealing with the ego. Look at this. Dealing with the ego. They say that the most incomplete of us, here it is, the ego. The ego. It says the more strongly you identify with something, the more strongly we must reject its opposite. Now it says this, what it means. Thus, the strongest, the most oppressive egos belong to the most incomplete of us. So, you worship a person, a movie star, basketball star, a preacher, a leader. You understand what I'm saying? Now they can't help but have big egos. You worshiping them. See what I'm saying? And you're saying, that's the person I want to be like. You see what I'm saying? That's the person you least want to be like. Because he's the most incomplete. Because the more and more he gets caught in an ego, the more and more he gets stuck in the doggone hologram and the illusion of things. You see what I'm saying? That's the person that you want to be least like. Y'all getting this? See, the whole thing is you got to really humble yourself. Humility is the key. That's why I say, well, hell, I can go on the radio and tell them I got my damn lights cut off. I couldn't do that shit 5 years ago. No, hell no. I say, no. I remember I got out of college and stuff. I couldn't get no job. So, I'll tell you how bad it was. I couldn't get no job. I wearing money suits and stuff. So, the woman said, so I go in the restaurant. I know I need a job. Ain't got no money to pay the rent. I don't want to wait no tables because I don't want nobody that I went to in college to come and see the sickness. So I'd rather go and take a job washing dishes in the back. See what I'm saying? So nobody won't see me. See, that's the kind of insanity we have. You see what I'm saying? You see the concept? Once you get out of all the front, you free. You don't have to deal with shit. You be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You free. You a free man now. And it takes a load off you that you don't have to appear to be something to doggone people. You understand what I'm saying? You are no longer a victim of being interested in what people think about you. And you get free of this stuff. So I'm a free man now. Now, look. It says, for these types, it is an additional problem that when you exalt a principle, eventually you attract its opposite. That's what I was talking about, the brother, they got the dreads and all. Look pretty nice, everybody, all them twisting up the hair. I said, well, it's positive. Because see, first of all, they running that cracker. They're running the president of the school crazy because he big time boule man. You know, he want them all, you know, cut off their mustaches and look like the white man. You know. So I said, okay, that's cool. But they had started getting stuck in it because they was not applying enough knowledge to keep on gaining. So they was getting stuck in the way they look. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what happened with most of the Afrocentric thing. They picked a particular thing and they became good at it and they found stops. You see what I'm saying? Because that's ego. You'll stop there because you're a big fish in a little pond. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to go on because something else down the road might be too complicated. You can't master that. And you don't want to look like a little fish in a big pond. So you will only go into the thing that you good at. I'll stick right here. So I can knock down everybody who ain't good at this thing. I can say this here. You see what I'm saying? And that's the key.
What we are about the business now is awakening.